is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Okay, so as you guys could tell in the first clip, we've been busy. I went ahead and I finished off this wall, and yeah, I finished that one off camera, and then I ended up going ahead and doing this. I wanted to this wall was difficult to do, so I wanted to do it off camera. It took me a lot of going back and forth, and I actually had to fix a chunk error, so I had to get rid of half of this wall to fix the chunk error that was happening here. My PC broke again, so I had to fix that, and because of that, I had a chunk error right there, so I went ahead and fixed it by just erasing the chunk. So I took apart half the wall for that. But yeah, so it's been a nice fun break. It has not been a I took some extra days off of recording videos, and my PC broke. So also we have a goat now. When I reset the chunks, it spawned over there. So someone give me a name for him, because I look at him. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay, so yeah, you guys saw the wall for the most part in the quick little entrance clip from Replay Mod. So the other thing I want to show you is this. I went ahead and kind of expanded the red sand to kind of get a more unified look of it, and if I can get up to a spot that's high enough to see it better, it's a good idea to do. I like how it looks. It looks really good. I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to eventually, over time, just kind of spread it out. I want to get the red sand in place. We might spend some more videos time doing that every once in a while. But I want to spread the red sand out as far as possible, and to cover up our base area before I have the next idea for the mega project that we were going to do. Do I have my stuff on me? I do. Okay. Plan for today is to actually go back into the nether. Ignore my iron golems mess, because they keep spawning again, but we're going to go into the nether, and we need to find, I have 2 turtle eggs. We need to find 12. So we're going to actually build a farm today for the first time in a few episodes. So first goal is to go and find turtle eggs, so I figured might as well show you guys the wall, the red sand, and then we're going, no, that's the wrong tunnel. We're gonna head over to, I think, our dark oak area, and hopefully find some more turtles so that we can go ahead and get a bunch of turtle eggs, because I need a bunch of them. So once I find some turtles, I'll come back to you guys. So I was kind of guessing and trying to figure out where I saw turtles last, and I was right. I saw them over here. We have 4 or 5 turtles on the beach right now, and our portal is literally just right over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some seagrass, because I did not grab any, and I'm going to go ahead and collect up. We have 2 so far, so I need 10 more. Yeah, I need 10 more. So we're gonna spend some time breeding the turtles, spending some time over here with them, and then I'm probably grab an extra egg, because I want to keep some for our base as well. So once I'm all done with that and we're back at the base, I'll come back and kind of explain what we're going to be doing today. Alright, you guys, so in the nether, on top of the nether ceiling, we're going to build a gold farm today. So, for this occasion, I have made these boots. They're called Pig Boys. I probably missed a few enchantments that I probably should have on there, but they're going to replace our normal diamond boots. And they have Frostwalker tool. I had a villager that had it already, so I decided to put them on. That way my feet wouldn't be burning, and it would save us more time with building this farm, because I'm going to make it very big. The original design is Biological Geek Boy. It's a very good design. I'll try to remember to link the video down in the description for the full tutorial, but I am going to build the bigger version of this farm. That's, instead of 5 layers, it's 12 layers. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible, and I'll see you guys once we're all done. and our massive farm is done. So, you guys can tell I'm holding a totem, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I am a less than decent flyer, and there's a lot of times in time-lapse that I needed to fly in and out, and I couldn't land properly, and I knew I was going to die. Look at that madness right there. That is beautiful. So, 12 layers. This thing is massive and pointless, and I'm going to free cam this just to prove my point. I missed some magma cubes. Oh well. So the 12 layer farm is the max you can probably do in this with the whole mob cap. You hit mob cap, and then I also think you hit if you go higher up, you'll hit the spawning range. Basically what Logical Geek Boy was talking about is 12 is pretty much the max, because what happens is it hits the area where they start to it won't spawn, but also it hits mob cap. And what you guys can tell is the layers have Logical Geek Boys just talked about like the mechanics behind it, and that with 12 it's the max output you'll get of this farm, but each layer spawns different amounts because it's not like there's some mechanic around it that changes spawning mechanics and lessens the number for like Y value. Some crap that I know absolutely nothing about, but I wanted to mention it because I think Logical Geek Boy did a really great job at explaining the mechanics behind this farm. And I've built one of these in the past, just not as large. So the reason I built one this large is because I'm ridiculous. I have a lot of plans for this world. If we can keep it long enough and keep it going long enough into like 1.19 and possibly 1.20, I'm hoping we can get that far. And some of my plans require some ridiculous amount of blocks. Gold will be helpful eventually with some type of build I'm thinking of doing, but also with trading, because we're going to do a piglin thing, but not right now. I do not have any layouts planned for the piglins. It wasn't a priority of mine with this video, but I do want to AFK this for possibly about 30 minutes and kind of see how much we get out of it. And then afterwards, we'll kind of check the output. I'll explain what I'm going to do with the storage system eventually, and then we'll head back over to the overworld, because there's one more thing I would like to show you guys that I'm quite excited about. So I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes my time, 0.1 second for you guys, and I'll be back in a moment. Just look at them go. It's beautiful. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes, and I am really hoping all the eggs have survived. I'm assuming they have. I don't think I've seen any issues, but if I feel like there is an issue, I'll just come back over here with free cam and I'll fix it. So let's... Okay, so I can aim to fix that. It just looks like some of them are falling out of there and landing off and dying over here. I can simply honestly fix that just by putting a glass column from the surrounding the hoppers and to the base of that. It should line up, but that's not my main goal. So let's kind of see what we have here. That one has a lot. I can take that out. Okay, so yeah, basically what I thought for the most part is these ones are receiving the most, and the sided ones aren't, which is perfectly fine with me. I kind of figured. So that's great. We know that works, but that works. So I'm going to leave this. It's a great farm, and Logical Geek Boy, amazing design, simple as well. Not a lot of requirements for it. So I'm going to head back to the overworld, and I want to discuss a few problems we're having in my attempt at possibly trying to fix them. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. So here is my problem. This is the source of all of my torture in this world. Iron golems. Now, we have the iron golem farm, but you can even tell over there we're having iron golems spawning on the ground, and that shouldn't be happening because it should be high enough, but, you know, I don't understand game mechanics a lot. Also, this area, I've mentioned early on in the series when I built the villagers below us that we had iron golems spawning all throughout here, and at first I fixed the issue by I thought I fixed the issue by putting moss, but here's something that I've learned. In 1.17, there was a bug released that caused iron golems to spawn on carpet and half slabs. Basically, and from what I understand with all the research I've done, that bug still exists and it's not going to be changed. And so that leads to issues of I can't place carpet to stop the spawning. I could place string, but that's going to cause a bunch of lag I don't want to deal with. And I can't place much of anything. So I spent some time taking the carpet off of this for the most part, and the string that I had at places in some places, and I need to fix that problem. And the issue with the iron golems have also seemed to they've managed to come down here, and they fall, and now they're all going for a nice swim. So my attempt at fixing that involves a lot of materials, and it's going to be what I consider our second mega project. Possibly our third if I want to count the nether tunnels, though. That's not a lot of work, and this will be a lot of work. So we're going to head over to our redstone area, and I'm going to first attempt to make one thing that will fix our biggest problem. Alright, so at the redstone area, and when I was back at the base, I forgot to mention, they also appear to spawn on, like, every other option, except for transparent blocks like glass or leaves and lanterns, from what I read. So the issue I wanted to try and fix involves a lot of glass and end rods, which sounds weird, but it does. And if you guys saw my YouTube short where I talked about this farm and how I built the flying machine, I was really excited to give this farm out a try. But chorus fruit is a bit of a pain to plant because it doesn't grow automatically. You have to replace the bottom, the seed every single time, and that becomes a really big issue for us. So no matter what I'm doing, I have to hand plant them, and I'm going to try today to kind of make a design that will kind of help me along the way with that, as long as I have a lot of coarse flowers, which, oh, I forgot I'm still wearing these. And so we're going to build that today, but also I forgot to mention, I built this beautiful thing, and I love it more than anything, and I'm never going to run out of paper again, because it's just beautiful. So I should have enough redstone on me to do this without having a bunch of problems, but this is going to be kind of my own design. And what I'm thinking, and I might have to grab some other materials for this, but I don't have any coarse flowers, I don't think either. So what I'm thinking of doing is what we do normally with like like the simpler design of a sugarcane farm, is we take the we plant the coarse fruit on this, but instead of leaving one in between the block and stuff, oh wait, crap, this actually I also just realized this probably won't work because chorus fruit can't be planted next to blocks. This is why I hate chorus fruit. But I really want end rods, so we might just have to go to the end and farm a bunch of them. And I don't like hand farming things though. I was trying to make my life easier. Yeah, no wonder no one uses end rods for stuff. I'm weird, I use end rods. Okay, well that's kind of pointless now that I realize it probably won't work. So basically with that being said, I don't have much of another idea for this. I kind of want to look at the red sand again, though. I know I mentioned it earlier in the video, but like, come on, guys, this looks really cool. So yeah, I'll continue kind of placing some of this. I missed a block. God dang it. I'll continue placing the red sand off camera and stuff, and then every once in a while we'll do something on camera for that. Same with the wall. For the most part, you guys have seen now. I think it's one portion of the wall itself. I will continue to place the wall off camera, though I will also mention with my computer breaking again, I've lost some replay mod footage, sadly. So the initial plan of doing a massive time lapse for this wall and massive like time lapse of the entire village concept probably will have gaps in it, and I might decide not to do it in the long run. But I don't know. We have a lot of work cut out for this still, and I haven't even finished parts of this. Also, I need to figure out how to stop the snow from spawning. I don't think I want to use string. I don't like string. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to have for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the red sand and the wall progress so far. If you have any suggestions for chorus fruit, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. And I think we're going to end this episode off with a bit of murder. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, I'm forgiven. So yeah, end episode off with some murder of wandering traders, and I think that's where we're going to call it a day today. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new and want to see more episodes just like this. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.